Thank you, everyone, and good afternoon. I think let me acknowledge our leaders up front. I think our nominee for the PM's post, Peter Ikpatas, and my other colleague leaders. This afternoon, on behalf of the people of Wabag, I think I just want to make a statement here. Politics is all about making promises in an uncertain environment. And unfortunately, unlike contracts, there are no legal bodies to enforce the promises that we leaders or politicians make in the political arena. But of course, there are leaders and the people, and they sort of arbitrate on behalf. And so far, the promises that the current Prime Minister and the government that we have been part of have made when they took on the mandate have actually, if you look at it, a lot of those promises have never been fulfilled. And therefore, if you are to really make out, or if you are really to assess the performance of this government, the people are the best judge. And currently, if you look throughout the country, the entire country is disenchanted. People are already frustrated. And so as leaders representing those people, we have decided to move this vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister. Now, I want people on the street to understand this is not a tribal thing. This is not a regional thing. This is a national agenda being addressed by the good leaders in the opposition. Now, a lot of people are, politics in this country has become highly factional. You tend to have different regional groups claiming, sort of having a stranglehold in power. And in the process, our country is being divided up. Now, the mandate we enjoy as leaders in Parliament has been given to us by the people. It has come to a point in time where our good leaders on the other side have to actually exercise and actually, use their conscience and try and rationalize. Are their decisions based on their own self-interest, or are their decisions based on the collective good for the people? Politics is all about making decisions in the interest of a sort of a collective goal or in the interest of personal goal interests. So at this juncture, the leaders in the opposition group, we kind of feel that our good friends on the other side are sort of prioritizing their own self-interest over the interest of the people. Now, this is not some political rhetoric where we try to change government, so we're trying to make the other side look bad. They're educated people. They're leaders because the people saw leadership abilities in them, and the people mandated them, elected them to Parliament. They just need to use their conscience to objectively assess the performance of this government. You don't have to talk about all the other things. Just look at the basic socio-economic indices and see where this country is. If you look at the health indices, if you look at the educational indices, if you look at how the economy is actually trading at the current moment, the country is actually at the crossroads now. If we don't take a decisive action and if we don't act, if we don't change the status quo, the future looks quite bleak for this country. That is the reason why we on this side decided to put in the vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister, because that is what all democracies do. When you start to lose the trust of the people and cling on to the mandate as if it's your personal inheritance, that's when tyranny begins in any country. And what we see is a government that's actually sort of scavenged the entire systems, infiltrated the systems. Now the systems, the institutions of state no longer do their, constitutional functions. They are basically bodies that deal with and serve the interest of the ruling party. Now, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that happening. The unprecedented rise in law and order is a case in point. When you have politicians starting to direct the police commissioner to do his constitutional job when you have infringement of constitutional offices like the Electoral Commission, you know that this country is doomed. That is the reason why we decided to put in this vote of no confidence, and I'm hoping people on the opposition, on the government side, will use their conscience to vote when the time comes tomorrow. As I've stated, this country belongs to everyone. It doesn't belong to one particular group and one particular person. Thank you very much.